What's up? Welcome to a very special History and Coffee. And I'm here today at the location of my topic. This is the Homestead Resort here in Western Virginia in the Allegheny Mountains. You can see them in the background there. The Homestead Resort is America's oldest resort. It was founded back in 1766 by a Lieutenant Bullitt, who was a soldier during the French and Indian War. He was asked by then at the time Colonel Washington to come out here and survey this area, and he found some actually what were considered to be healing hot springs in the area. They were geothermal hot springs that had a mineral content that lent itself to helping people with arthritis, rheumatism, and things like that. And so he built a small lodge there in the 1760s for him and his army buddies to go hang out. And, after a long day of doing whatever back then, fighting the French, they could come out here and, spend some time relax and recuperate in the springs. Now, the resort you see behind me here, this of course didn't come about until until the 1800s. It was actually built by the Morgan family. That big tower you see behind me right there is actually the presidential suite. In the time this has been around, something like 20 U.S. presidents have stayed here, and a lot of the stuff after here is named after Thomas Jefferson, because in the 1800s he came here to the hot springs to soak because of his rheumatoid arthritis, or rheumatism as they called it back then. So this place is fascinating, has tons of history. Downstairs there's a parlor with a picture of every U.S. president that has stayed here. The architecture dates back to around, I believe it's 1901, this main building here. Pardon me. The original resort actually burnt down in a fire, and the only thing that survives from the original one is that building you see right there. That's the casino. Now, that's not like a gambling casino. It was considered to be, it was a little shop and restaurants, and I guess that was, it's not what we think of a casino today. Casino is actually an Italian word for like a building where you hang out and play cards, basically. So that was what went on there. And then down there, if you see that little spa area, that sort of darker octagonal pool, that's actually the geothermal hot spring. In the background, you have the Allegheny Mountains. Even the golf course here is actually one of the first golf courses in America. It's called the Old Course. Trying to think of some other things. So the building burnt down. They rebuilt it actually in 8 months, which is quite a feat because this place was so popular. Again, the Morgans, the Fords, the Rockefellers, they all came to stay here. And I myself am very fortunate to be staying here for a couple of days and soaking my arthritic ass in the hot springs. And I got to tell you, they do work. So thank you for watching. I might do a part 2 to this and add some more stuff to it. I have a history tour I'm going to take and get a little bit more in depth with it. Maybe show you around some of the architecture and stuff like that in the building, because it's really beautiful. So thanks.